The VR MMORPG Zenith has finally launched in early access, which means even more new content is on the way. In this video, I'll be going over all of the new updates coming to Zenith in the near future. First up, the long anticipated third class, which has now been officially called the Cyber Ninja. Using new items like a bow and even a grappling hook, this class is perfect for players looking for a more stealthy approach to combat. As of right now, we don't really know much about when this update is expected to release, although we do at least have confirmation that it will come out this year. Another feature releasing later this year is player housing, which means you'll be able to save up your currency to buy your own house, most likely decked out with a chest for storing items, your own personal upgrade stations, a kitchen, and you might even be able to set up a shop, but I'll talk about that more in a bit. We still know next to nothing about the housing system itself, but if everything goes to plan, we should see this update sometime in 2022. Like I touched on just now, we also know that player vendors are on the way, so if you're into cooking or just have a load of items you don't have a use for, you might want to consider setting up a shop. And if you're looking for a specific item, I'm sure someone's going to be selling it. Unlike the previous two updates, we've got no idea when this one's coming, but there is a good chance it coincides with the housing update. Next up, furries. Well, kind of. One of the original stretch goals on the Zenith Kickstarter was a playable race of humanoid felines called the Minico. It's been nearly 2 years since we last heard anything about this update, and that was of course when the game was still very early in development. While it's possible this feature's been cut out completely, the amount of money required was indeed reached, so I guess we'll just have to wait and see. And finally, PvP. Now this update is still most likely very far away, but the messaging from Ramen VR suggests that they eventually intend to implement an optional PvP system, which means you don't have to fight other players if you don't want to. Again, this is still very far away, but it's definitely one of the most requested new features. Just to end off this list, there are some more minor features coming to Zenith in the near future, notably pets, transmogs, and even potential microtransactions. On the Kickstarter stretch goals, there was actually a target amount for a level creator/editor, and this goal was reached. However, we know so little about it that it might just not even happen. This is backed up by the lack of a funded sign on that tier of the board. So on that front, it's all up in the air right now. The future for Zenith is looking very bright, and a lot of the most anticipated features should be just around the corner. If there's anything I missed, or you just want to point out a feature you'd like to see in the game, let me know in the comments. And if you're looking for a Zenith guild, mine's linked in the description. If you want to check it out, there's a really nice community and we meet up every week. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I'll see you all next time.